going on, everyone? Welcome to a new podcast. How you do the intro? This is weird. I don't like it.
We're also on the other side, so everything is different. Okay. Hey guys, it's Justine.
And I'm Jenna.
And something sounds weird. Does yours sound different?
Well, you have a hood over your headphones.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, you're good.
Welcome to the Same Brain Podcast.
Episode 28.
Roll the intro. Do I even have the intro? Did I bring the intro with me? We might have an intro.
Do we start over?
Do you want to, or do we just accept this is what we are right now? So if you're watching the video, you see what's happening. If you're listening on the audio, hey, welcome. Everything's probably sounds the same.
Totally normal.
Yeah, well, so we've been trying to record this podcast. We are on a road trip, and we're going up the coast. We honestly do not know where we're going. Like, we booked the place that we're at right now. We're currently in Carmel, California. Booked it the night before. And
Yes, we don't really have a plan. We have a Chevy Tahoe and ambition on, just a will on the free road to take us where it wants to go.
Yeah, we got a GPS and a Venmo, and we're rolling.
Have you even paid anything?
Not a
Venmo?
single thing I used Venmo for.
No, I'm only paying for things in Bitcoin.
Oh, I'm only accepting Bitcoin. And Tyler where are you going?
He's doing behind the scenes. So anyway, we are on the road. Yes, we have on fantastic outfits. If for those only who are maybe listening, I have on some blue and white tie-dye pants, some very high black socks, some pink slippers from CVS. I have on a black hoodie. The hood is on with the AirPods Max over top of the hood.
And if you're listening to the audio and you're driving or doing something, we totally get it. So just go home and then, watch the video and you get to see what you missed. I'm wearing a completely matching, I guess, tie-dye purple and black.
It's fantastic.
Sweatsuit. I've also got black socks on, like always.
I think we have the same ones on.
I don't think are yours Nike?
Oh no, those are way too high socks.
I love high socks.
It's a real look.
It is a look.
When we came out here, I looked at Justine. She looked at me.
What is Tyler doing?
Tyler's crawling underneath the camera.
Don't step. You're gonna.
Tyler is trying to not be in the shot, but he may have just everything might come crashing down. Yeah. But anyway, so she comes out and we look at each other and I go, you know what? This is probably what people who record audio only podcasts look like. But we've committed to video. And this is what you're going to get.
And we haven't just committed to video. I have committed that this is 4K podcast.
Well, why would we upload anything else?
I'm not sure. I mean, find me another podcast that does 4K. Is it like a common thing, uncommon? I don't know. Our standards are clearly set high as far as quality of content.
This is fantastic. And you know what else is fantastic, Justine?
Reviews.
We have reviews.
How's our rating going over there?
We look like we have a 5 out of 5. We have over 1,000 ratings. So thank you guys so much for rating on the Apple Podcast. This is from Henry. I am 11 years old and I love tech. I have been listening to your podcast while I'm doing math. You guys are doing a great job with the sound quality. Keep up the good work, fellow podcasters, Justine and Jenna. Thank you
Notice
so
he said
much.
Sound quality. Did he mention anything about our appearances today? I'm sure those will be for next episode.
I mean, this is fashion. This is comfy casual.
He's a rag and bone. That's fashion, right?
Actually, yes.
Moving on.
Same Brain is getting better and better every episode. Not gonna lie, your intro sort of sounds like a Stranger Thing theme. We love Stranger Things. When I'm listening to the podcast, I feel like I'm in the room with you guys. Great job. You guys get 1,000,000 gold stars. Chef Noodles, thank you so much.
Chef Noodles, what a great
If you're
name.
in the room with us right now, you've got to be in your sweatpants or your jammies. How do you feel about people who like wearing jeans in the house for fun?
Do people, I'm not sure.
Yeah, people wear jeans in the house.
Really?
Yeah.
It makes me...
I learned this a couple years ago and I
oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
on purpose.
Okay, so when I used to have to wear jeans, I would walk in the house.
Rip them off your body.
And they would be gone. Like I would have sweatpants on immediately.
Yeah.
Like, it couldn't be faster.
No, I agree. It's just they're not comfortable.
No.
Maybe like if guys' jeans are a little bit more comfortable.
Are
like
they,
they're
though?
looser?
I've decided that I don't want to be uncomfortable anymore in my fashion choices, so I will wear Lululemon for the rest of my life on my bottoms.
Same.
And sweatpants, I'm going to be comfy.
Well, speaking of, I was telling Justine before the podcast that I got these fantastic sweatpants on sale.
It's actually kind of sad because Bloomingdale's in Santa Monica is going out of business.
Yeah, we've been going to that Bloomingdale's for about a decade now. And
really has been a staple in my clothing fashion because I don't like to shop. And I just know I'm going to go into Bloomingdale's. I'm going to find something. I'm probably going to pay way too much money for it.
Yeah.
And be mad about it. But I know it's going to be cozy quality.
Yeah, that's important. So when we went, they were having a closing sale. It's like everything must go. There's sales on literally everything. I picked out a few little pieces. I was like, oh, these pants are kind of cool. They'll be cool for the road trip. They'll really look nice on the podcast. And I checked out and I was like, how is this so much money? I only got a couple things. I thought everything was on sale. These were $80 on sale.
Even the shelving units are for sale.
They were selling everything. Their lighting fixtures, like literally everything that you could even think of must go. They had rugs in there. It was just a wild time.
Everything.
Just it's very sad. They are keeping the one Bloomingdale's in Century City, so I wonder if the employees are able to pick up some shit like over there.
I think I read that they were closing like only 40 across the U.S. I mean, it was just one article I read. I'm not sure.
Like I've had some friends be like, yeah, I tried to return something, and they were like, it's fine. Just keep it. Don't return it. And I tried to return something to Amazon. It was like under $10. Even though maybe it was like under 20. It was just something. I was like, I really don't need this. And I was going to return it. And they're like, it's fine. Don't mail it back.
Oh.
So like companies are now just kind of like accepting that loss by not wanting to deal with returns, which is interesting.
If you think about it, probably the process to return sometimes could cost them even more amount of money. You know, with the shipping cost, the labor, and then, reorganizing, repackaging, like all of that. They're still losing out either way.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, the shipping costs are very expensive. The one thing about us working on the road is that we're still working and we're still doing a lot of things. So I had to have something shipped here to the local FedEx, which there's only a very small window that we were actually here because we're not staying in places very long. And I had to pay $4 extra. They were like $4 for your pickup. I was like, okay.
I don't feel comfortable with hood in this.
You can take it off.
Yeah, but I think I might have to.
You can. I'm fine.
I don't feel good.
Honestly, I can't be seen right now. It's just really, it's not
the freedom.
Well, that's good. It's the freedom. So do you have any audio reviews for us, or is this
Well, here's the thing. You're going to have to hold this microphone for a second.
Okay. What if I talk in both of them? She said I'm not allowed to talk in both of the microphones. No one can tell me what to do or what not to do. Oh, she took it back.
Well, I mean, I needed to talk to you. What was the question? Oh, audio reviews.
Reviews.
Anchor recently
changed their logo.
I am shook to the core about it, actually.
They also sent us a little swag bag, and it was actually very nice. I was enjoying the sweatshirt, very cozy.
I was enjoying the candle.
I took a picture in the hat. The candle was good. They also sent little matches, which were really cute, and they're in this like little glass bottle. Does that mean they know about us?
Well, they must know.
How did they get my address?
How did they get my address? Because I never gave it to them.
Me either. Oh my gosh, Anchor?
Are you
listening?
Are you working for the FBI?
Are you CIA?
Let's talk about some stuff. Wait, I'm supposed to be doing audio reviews.
Yeah. So we're going to do audio reviews first. It's
wish
fine. Look, I understand. It's late. We've been doing a lot of stuff today. Like Justine said, we're in Carmel.
I had an incredible dinner. I love Carmel so much. This is one of my favorite cities that's kind of like close to California. It is California, but you can drive here very quickly. Like what, 5-hour drive, 6 hours?
A little bit over 5 hours, but not including all of our stops.
It's beautiful. It's just very beautiful. It's like mostly just like retired people. They're hanging out with their dogs. So chatty. Yeah. Everyone is so nice.
So many dogs. I went in the cutest little dog pet store today because it was right by the FedEx where I was doing my pickup. And I was like, this place is nice. There was it looked like the Dr. Pepper can, but it's a Dr. Pooper. And I was like, this is quality content. And I was very excited.
Got it. I bought a knife today. And it's a knife that I've been thinking about for maybe
like 8 months.
It's been a while. It's really cool. It has like rubies on it.
I haven't even looked at it yet because I was driving.
And there's a skull, and the brand is William Henry, and they're like collector's knives. But I'd been thinking, like when I first saw it, I was like, I don't need it. But I have been thinking about it, and that's usually how I kind of assess, like, is this something that is going to bring joy to me? And I am so freaking excited.
Well, that's what's important, Justine. And you know what? We were driving. She goes, oh my gosh, that's the store where I saw that knife. She just jumps out of the car.
We were driving.
Just jumped out of the car.
I go, stop. And I hopped out in the middle of traffic, ran across the median that was like a planter. So there was like trees and bushes.
I was like, okay, I'll see you later.
She's gone.
I'll just keep on going about my day and see what happens. I have to look at it. Yeah, cool. I haven't seen it.
It is 13 of 44, so it is a limited edition. I'm a little upset that there's 44 though. I wish that there was less. But
44?
Yeah, there's only 44. 13 of 44 I have.
Were they all sold from the same shop?
No, the designer, or I guess the brand is located in Portland, so they make them there. So there's only 44 of these.
How many have been sold?
That's information that I'm unsure of.
Well, can't they check the catalog?
Well, this specific store only had one, and it's been there for 8 months, and it is mine now, and I'm happy.
This is interesting. What if you can find another owner of the same? Do you have like a 13 on yours?
Yes, it has number 13.
Is that unlucky?
I don't.
Or I think it's unlucky number 13.
Oh, that would be my luck, actually.
Well, we'll see. Just don't. Oh gosh, we'll just see what happens.
I'm very excited about it though. And what else did we do?
If we're into getting things that bring us joy, I'm gonna get a tiny Bernedoodle.
You should.
Okay, that was simple. That's too much of a commitment.
Don't let me tell you what to do.
I will never let anyone tell me what to do, and you shouldn't either. If you're listening or watching, well, it depends on your age.
Yeah, I mean,
once you're an adult, you don't let people tell you what to do.
Unless you're at a job and there's things you have, like, nah. I mean, I quit my job and it was a long time ago.
You quit your job. Which one? The last one?
The last one that I ever had.
That makes sense because that's the one you quit.
And now I'm still doing
I hate what I just said.
What we're doing now is even more of a job than when I was ever working for somebody else. And it's because we have actually found joy in what we're doing.
Yes.
I mean, obviously recording a podcast at 9:00 tonight was not the ideal situation, but like we've committed to doing this.
Yes.
So this was like our only option.
Well, the thing is also about what we do is people are like, oh, you just upload videos to YouTube. It's true. I have found myself where all I think about is work. I could be working. I should be working. I think about ideas. I think about things I want to do. Like I could be editing this. I could be doing this. So even if I'm not working, my brain is thinking about work and it's honestly equally as exhausting.
And I think that goes for a lot of people who are sort of quite stressed out by work. So it's a common thing. So it's not just specific to our field. It is a constant grind. Like you are constantly thinking. And I know there's a lot of content creators and YouTubers out there who have huge teams that do everything from concept to editing to scripts, like all of that. And like we still do a lot of it.
I don't like wasting people's time and I don't like when people waste my time because
Fair.
The older you get,
the less time you have.
We're basically like
I'm rotting
our next
before your eyes
step
right now.
is death. So like I don't want to.
We're gonna take it there, aren't we? We did. We went there.
Have you? What's death? No one has promised tomorrow, so like don't waste my time.
You heard it here first. Don't waste Jenna's time. I also don't like my time wasted. I mean, I basically say the same thing that you're like, I want to be the one to waste my time. Like if I want to sit and do absolutely nothing, like I probably can't because I don't really have the time to do that. Anyway, let's talk more about this road trip that we're going on.
Oh.
And I know a lot of people were saying, we're bringing up the fact that we're in a pandemic and this. At this point, we are so incredibly crazy about like the sanitary aspect of things that we're actually end up having to bring our own sheets everywhere we go. Pillows, everything is being very clean and sanitized, and like we're buying our own food to bring here. Although I did go to dinner tonight outside
dinner.
But Jenna did not attend because it was a steakhouse.
There was nothing on the menu. What kind of a steakhouse doesn't have mac and cheese?
I was actually surprised by that.
You know what? It was actually nice because I ordered food. It came here. I was in my jammies, hung out with Maddie. He's been getting a little upset. We left him earlier and he was just kind of sad. He's like, where are you going? So like, we don't like to leave him for long. I'd like put a camera on him and watched him. He just like slept, but I don't know. He's in a new place. I didn't want to leave him for too long. And I started to pack and I had a nice time just like sitting. I just sat.
I mean, I wanted to, but I also would like when I do long runs, I'm hungry all day. Like I'm constantly eating.
Yeah.
So all I was thinking about on this crazy hill on the way back up here was a steak from this restaurant that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And you know what?
You got it.
Freaking got
Was
it.
it good?
I am. It was so.
Did it?
Oh my gosh! And then get this. Oh, we got side dishes.
I was going to say, what were the sides? Were they potatoes?
We got 3 cheese potatoes and broccolini, but this broccolini was like fried, so it kind of tasted like Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks.
Yeah, because it was like it melted in your mouth.
I got some cauliflower.
We also got maple glazed acorn squash.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think squash hurts my stomach, which is weird.
Jenna's a very picky eater.
Everything hurts my stomach. It's
really sad.
It's very strange.
I'm thirsty, so I need to get a drink.
I just saw that there's a chalkboard on the wall and it has the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, and it has suggestions on places to go. I also just want you to know.
There's a hashtag.
There is. I want you guys to know that this is going to be a very lightly edited podcast because I don't feel like editing it.
No, so tomorrow we have about an 8-hour drive. You're editing it tonight?
No, I'll do it in the car.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say.
I have 3 videos I need to edit tomorrow, which is unfortunate.
How are you going to drive and edit?
well, I figure we'll just drive half.
It's fine. I'm fine driving. And so that's another reason why I was like, oh, it's kind of late. I want to just like get some good rest. I did not have good rest last night. So, okay. Another fun fact about Justine.
Oh no, I'm scared.
No. I mean, I do the same thing too. But sometimes when she gets cold, she'll turn the thermometer up or the thermostat up to like 78.
Want to get warm
she wants
quick.
to get warm quick. But I'm like, that's not really how it works though.
Yeah, but in my mind, I'm like, we're gonna get warm. I also do that with the air conditioning too. So
yeah. You remember you froze your air conditioner one time?
You know, I
froze it.
My air conditioning stopped working, and then we had an air conditioning tech come out, and he goes, "Oh, that's because your air conditioning froze."
It froze.
I was like, "Well, it's so hot out. How can that happen?" Well, magic.
They're like, well, because you had it turned down. I know, but anyway, I mean, it wasn't even that hot. You only turned it to 73, which wasn't that bad. So before bed, like I turned it down.
Cold.
It was so hot. Like I was so hot in the middle of the night. I woke up like just sweating, and then Maddie was like sleeping on my side, and like I couldn't move because his bed was like kind of tiny, and it was just I didn't sleep well. So that's why I was like, I want to get a good night's rest tonight for an 8-hour drive tomorrow. Yeah. It's a long way. Got precious cargo.
So because this past like week, like I've been getting up really early because I had a bunch of projects to do. And so I wanted to be actually doing work by 5, and that means I need to get up at 4. It sucked. Yeah.
It does take me it takes me an hour to like function. Like if I wake up at 6, like I'll be doing stuff maybe like 7. Like I'll have my coffee. Like that's like my time.
Yeah. And then I want to work out too. So then I have to factor in that time. So I woke up at 4 this morning and was like, I was so ready to go. Like I probably could have edited every single video, but I was like, no, you have to go back to sleep. Like you need to get more sleep. Because for me, like sleep is one of the most important things.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to at least, I think usually people say like 8 hours, but I need between like 6 and 7, like at least. Yeah. And then, I don't know. I'm tired right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got really tired.
I feel pretty terrible.
Well, I'm excited about the trip. Like another thing too, being in LA, I mean, we were closed for so long, and now we're back open for outdoor dining and things. Like there's just so many people, and there's a lot of people here, but everyone's like so nice.
And we've been like going on hikes. There's nobody.
There's no one.
It is safer to be here. I feel like it's like a lot of that inspiration for creating content and creating videos comes from being elsewhere.
No, 100%. Like I'm already like excited about vlogging, and like I edited my pictures when you guys were at dinner. Like my drone, I flew the Mavic Air 2 for the first time, basically.
Oh yeah,
like somewhere else.
The Mavic Air 2 came out during the pandemic,
and I couldn't fly it because I lived too close to an airport, so I couldn't even fly it in my house because it was like no. And I think I don't remember ever flying it anywhere else.
I flew mine into my curtains.
Oh,
and then I had to look up. I was like, I wonder how much these were. I was like, all right. Well,
their curtains were expensive. I remember.
Yeah, they're
huge and custom.
I had no idea. I didn't remember. And then I remembered. I was like, well, I guess we're gonna keep that hole there.
Yeah, so
and
like
it's a memory now.
It is a memory. I think I did fly the drone, but I haven't really flown it like. I don't know, like this felt like, wow, I'm on a little adventure. And like I took some really good pictures, and it just feels good. I feel excited, and I feel like the creative juices are flowing. We had a genius idea an hour into the road trip. This is our best idea yet, and you guys are not going to hear about it for a while, but we've got some things in the works, which personally, it's going to be my favorite project. It is my favorite project.
Me and Jenna, I know this podcast, like we've called it Same Brain, but like a lot of times, I mean, half the time I don't have to say anything, and she just like knows. But we needed to come up with an idea, a name for this next thing that we're working on. 15 minutes before the call. We need to figure out a name because we're going to hop on this call and they're going to be like, what have you guys been doing? And we're like, well.
Oh, we've been thinking for months, days.
But we
15 minutes. We have.
We've been thinking for, like, this has been a project that we've been working on for like about maybe like 2 years.
Has it been 2 years?
It's been it seems like a very long time.
Huh.
But anyway, we go through and we're just like, we did our thing and we're like, oh my goodness, that's it.
Yeah.
And it's got a great story.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to show it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I mean, I feel like things could potentially move pretty fast.
It probably could. Yeah, it could move quickly.
We don't really know, but we're excited about what's coming next. But yeah, the road trip, literally, we're an hour in and we're like, oh my God, this is genius. We love this.
Yeah, we've been doing conference calls from the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been cool. And we're also testing out the new Sony A1, which, did we even talk about that on the podcast? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't. Let's talk about it.
So it came out. It's not even out yet. When is it out? Do you know when it's out?
That's a good question. You can pre-order it.
Yeah.
It's $6,500 for the body.
It's 8K. And, you know, most people aren't going to be shooting, 8K content. But it's really cool is because if you are shooting in 8K, exporting at 4K, you're going to have so much better detail in those videos. I posted a little video that we shot today. Well, we didn't shoot it today, but I was riding a bike around, and should we tell them how we got the shot?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's in part of my vlog.
Okay.
Kind of.
So I was riding a bike. Tyler was in the back of my car, which is like an SUV. So like the trunk kind of opens, so you're not supposed to sit in it.
You can if the car's not on.
Yeah. Well, then we're like cruising around.
I'm driving. She's
driving.
like, I need you to drive. I'm like, okay, where are we going? And then she didn't tell me that there was going to be a person hanging out of the back of her trunk.
But the best part about this is, so Tyler's very focused on getting the shot of me riding the bike. And then I start losing my mind because I look up and the trunk starts closing and it closes on Tyler. And then when I watch like the footage back, he's like, oh no.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It was so funny. I don't know why. I mean, it was great.
I'm getting cozy. I think my AirPods either they died or
like I can barely keep my eyes open right now.
Yeah, my AirPods died, but that's fine. I'm also very sleepy. There was something else I wanted to say.
The Sony A1, which we were trying to talk about,
50 megapixel sensor.
Yeah, it's got
juicy.
It's the only problem is it doesn't have a flip out screen. It has the flip up like some of the previous ones before the Sony A7S III. The low light is actually very impressive. The 8K video that I shot riding the bike, we did some night shot tests, and it's pretty crispy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. There's music playing in my.
Really?
Where's the music coming from?
It's connected to your phone, probably.
Oh my god!
Turn
she's
off
a
your
genius.
Turn off your Bluetooth. They don't call me iJustine for nothing.
I disconnected the Bluetooth. There's still music coming from my head. I have no idea what's happening.
That's weird. Wait a minute.
Okay, let me tell you.
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you about a story about the AirPods Max. Okay, one day we were in the car and she goes, "My AirPods died. Here's what you can do, Justine. Take your AirPod Max. What's this called? Ear cup. Put your ear cups on my body."
I did switch them back.
And
so
then,
yeah, we're good.
Because that way you don't have your ear slime, but you can have my juiced up AirPods Max. I am a genius, but can't tell where the music's coming from.
Where is it coming from? I disconnected mine as well, so it's not connected. I honestly
nope, can't hear.
Like when I get tired, I start functioning very, very low. Like I'm barely even able to form a sentence.
Are you all
right
packed? Because we're gonna be leaving early tomorrow.
Like what time?
Like 6.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just be up at 4 again.
We don't actually have to leave that early.
Well,
it's an 8-hour drive though, and
yeah, okay. So on a road trip to this podcast is what it is.
We say that every episode, like literally every episode.
Listen, I don't know, like I think I might not be like the best road trip person. I'm a terrible driver. Also, when I'm in the passenger seat, I can fall asleep in 2 seconds. It's like it's so cozy, like we're cruising, and then I had to go to the bathroom so bad.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this.
We were like 15 minutes from a rest stop, and there was absolutely no way I could hold it. I was like, you either pull off on the side of the road, or we're just going here.
I was like, look, in 15 minutes, I also had to go very badly because we just chugged yerbas. I was like, I also have to go. There's going to be a rest stop. You go, no, pull over. You go, pull over right. Pull over right now. I'm like, trying to like grab the wheel. I'm like, get out of here. I'm like, fine. So I like pull off the highway. There's some construction people.
Yeah. It was like a construction zone
behind this big pile of rocks.
It was a very big pile of rocks. Like they were clearly doing some business with the rocks. So I couldn't hold it. It was terrible. I've never felt that type of pain in my life, and I never want to feel it again.
I read that it's not good. Like when you're like, oh, I'm about to leave soon. Like I'm just going to pee before I go. It's not good to do that because you're training your bladder to not be as strong. You know, like if you pee every 20 minutes, like your bladder's not going to build up any type of endurance. So you need to work on your bladder endurance.
Okay, but I drink a lot.
Well, that changes, I guess, a few things.
Yeah, so
I can't hear. I took my headphones off. They're dead.
What is the message that you're giving me right now?
Honestly, I only read it, like, it might have even been a TikTok. It's like, you know.
Might have been a TikTok. I really love the way that this has taken a turn.
You know what I will say about TikTok? It's incredible.
You're telling me that it's incredible?
No, you liked it for different reasons.
What were my reasons? Do you even know me?
Yeah, like dumb stuff. The things that people have learned, and I just feel like everyone on TikTok, I feel like there's not really, I mean, of course there's judgment, but I feel like people are accepted. Like the community, it just feels like every person is just accepted there. Like I'll see TikToks and I don't know, it's so nice. Like everyone is so nice and just accepting and like loving and kind. And like the amount of people that's lives have changed from TikTok, it's astounding.
Well, no, I love TikTok.
You could literally have 0 followers and the next day wake up with millions and have your life completely changed.
That is a good point because yes, you might have those million followers, but the algorithm is so strange that sometimes it's not that consistent.
That is true, but I find myself going back. Like if I see a viral video on someone's thing, I'm like, if I'm interested, like I'm gonna go to their profile and be like, what's
I
up?
Almost always do that as well, though.
Or I'll be like, wait, I need a follow up. So then I'll go to like the follow up video, and then I'm like so invested. If I'm like invested in a story, I will screenshot. And like, be like, I'm going to go back later. It's usually about dogs. It's usually about people who are like, I found this dog and like, help, I don't know what to do with it. And then they're like, part 2 coming soon. And I'm like,
do you remember the baby deer one? There was like a baby deer that this woman found. I was real invested in that one.
The mother came back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She took it.
And it was great because all the people said, they're like, don't take the deer anywhere. Like the mom's going to come back. I think that is so sweet. If you've never heard of this before, the mothers will go and drop off their babies
somewhere safe.
Yeah, somewhere that they feel is safe and come back and pick them up later while she's foraging for food. It's very...
It's like daycare.
It is like daycare.
Because I think at her other sister's house, a baby deer was dropped off on like by her porch. Oh my gosh. You can see it on like the security camera.
Yeah, it's great. And
oh my gosh.
So cool.
No one has ever dropped a baby deer off by me.
Because we live in Los Angeles, and where are they going? What are they going to drop? No.
Yeah, but maybe they're like, I know Jenna is nice. Let's go find her and drop our baby deer off there.
Speaking of, we saw an elk on the highway. We were driving.
It was just weird because the elk, like, we're not that north. Like, it didn't seem like it was right because it was right past this like rest stop. It was still
like watching the road.
Yeah.
Do you think he was thinking
construction?
Do you think he might do you think he was gonna cross the road or like go to the other side?
No, there was a fence. It was a massive elk, big horns. Do you think antlers?
Then maybe that was like a shelter, an elk shelter.
I only saw one.
I only saw one too,
and it was so out of place because like you'll usually see it like up north, but we were not that north.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. I'm excited to see all types of animals. What's your favorite animal?
What's my favorite? Pigs, obviously.
Oh, really?
Is this new information to you? Do you not know that my Facebook profile has been that pig that I rented for 10 years?
I tried to rent you a small animal farm last year, but it fell through.
My birthday was...
Wait, or was that 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes, because Mom and Dad were out here.
They were. I was... Oh, my God.
No, wait. That was last year. Because we weren't sure if we would come back from Hawaii in time.
Yeah, we weren't sure about the pandemic. I was like, well, I don't know. Like, where are we going to put a petting zoo? Well, we definitely can't get a petting zoo this year.
No. Our petting zoo's like they're probably not a good thing anyway, if you think about it.
This is true.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I mean, it's LA, so if they're like, these are like famous pets.
That's true.
Maybe they're treated better.
The pig that I rented was like an actor pig. And get this, you guys. Are you ready for this? Wait, let me see which button.
They like Cheerios.
Nope.
No, they do.
No, they do. That's not the...
I can't even hear what she's pushing because my headphones aren't on.
Okay, there's not a sound for what I wanted to do. The actor pig came with a stunt double.
Well, they technically have to if they're acting.
Well, yeah, because they said that this pig could only work a certain set amount. Okay, it was for a music video, like a stupid, it was the absolute worst. I mean, not the worst thing I've ever posted. I've posted worse, but I wanted a pig for this video.
Were they twin pigs? They look the same?
They did look the same. They're brothers.
Oh, that's sweet.
And the woman was asking for a call sheet, like, where do I go? Where do I park? I go, it's at my apartment. I need the pig for like an hour.
Did you have to have like an emergency vet on standby? Like,
honestly, they were like, where's the nearest hospital? Where's the nearest vets?
You have to do that for people too if you're doing a production.
So
same brain production. Where's the list of our hospitals? Where's my stunt double? If I had a stunt double right now.
Do you remember
that'd be great.
When I was on Criminal Minds and I had a stunt double and they asked me, I was like, no, I can do that. I'm so glad I did it. I had to run through a cornfield. And did you know how painful that could be? I guess you probably would be because we've grew
up in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Have you never partied in a cornfield? I haven't either.
I actually haven't though. And I know for a fact that Jenna hasn't
either. You don't know that.
Oh, yeah. You've never partied in a cornfield? Jenna, come on.
No, why would I do that?
I actually haven't. She's pulling down her hood.
No, I'm not.
Hold on a second.
Oh, no.
If theoretically you were to have partied in a cornfield, do you guys like put the corn down so you're like kind of hidden, and then like some of the corn is down?
I've never partied in a cornfield.
I
mean, maybe like a field. No corn.
No corn. Just a field.
No, just like a field.
Like how far back was the field from the road? It's like you're like trying to keep secrets. Like what's happening?
I mean, I feel like this is very incriminating, and I would like to speak with my lawyer.
We have the same lawyer.
We do. He's great. Yeah, he's very nice.
Should we ask him if you're allowed to tell the story?
He's an entertainment lawyer.
Yeah, this is entertainment.
I don't know. Well, the thing about the off the road, on the road, it's like back road, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of fields.
Mrs. Fields.
No.
Incredible cookie.
Absolutely not. This also might be incriminating.
Oh, we like crime here.
Well, it's I don't even think that it's maybe something. Do you remember a golf cart incident?
Which one? Oh,
With our
yes, I wasn't there.
Friend. Oh my God. Wait, we probably shouldn't mention names.
But it was on their property.
It was on their property.
So they could do whatever you want on your own property.
Anyway, we flipped a golf cart, and the fact that no one actually got hurt, but I was wearing a dress because it was at a wedding. My whole leg was cut up.
It's incredible.
Like, my arm, like it was so bad. Like we should have gotten so hurt.
I remember in high school.
Also, hold on a second before we go. Something else you should never do is be holding like a glass, anything while you're being reckless.
No, we were in the cart then. You were so excited, like I'm gonna open my new knife. I'm like,
can I show it to you?
We're in the car. Yeah, get
Let
it.
me
I'll
show
tell
it to
my
you.
story about my golf cart accident. So in high school, my friend, she had a lot of land. Well, her parents did. They had a golf cart. I was like, this is so fun. Like, well, they also lived by a golf course, which was confusing because a lot of the times they're like, did you steal that golf cart? We're like, no. This is not your golf cart. We're just riding nearby. I was probably like 15, 16, so I didn't really have like a smartphone. I don't even know if I had a cell phone. We took this golf cart all the way back. She had like hundreds of acres of land. And there was like 4 girls. We had volleyball practice. We're like, we'll just take the golf cart for a ride. We get stuck in like, not a sinkhole, in like a mud pit in the golf cart. The golf cart is like sinking rapidly into mud. We are so far away from her house. We're like, what are we going to do? Like, we are stranded. So we were stranded in this mud with our golf cart in the mud for hours before her dad knew that something was wrong and had to come find us. He had to bring his truck and pull us out of the mud. We almost died. It was daylight. It was fine. We didn't have any snacks, though. I think I had flip-flops on. That's the flip-flops are terrible. Picture this: exposed toes to the open world. Should be a crime.
I also don't like shorts.
Ew!
I saw an old video of me when
Price is Right.
Yeah, I wore shorts on The Price is Right
on national television.
National television. You saw my stems. It's just I don't know. I'm not into it. Do you want to see my knife?
Yes. My stems are so pale. I like exposed them to the outside world today, and they were scary.
So I'm handing over Jenna my knife, which is in a wooden box that looks like treasure. She's tapping on the box.
You heard that sound?
Wood.
Would you believe it? This is. Can you hold my microphone?
Yeah, hold
it's
on.
very heavy.
We didn't bring mic stands
Someone
again.
said that holding the mics looks awkward. I'm like, well, it is.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
you know what else looks awkward?
A big microphone sticking in your face as well is also
push the
awkward.
button.
Yeah, push it and then lift up.
Oh, this looks like something that you would find at the bottom of the ocean from a sunken ship.
Sunken treasure. Dude, check it out though.
BFG?
That is, I asked the guy, I was like, what does BFG mean? I'm like, big gun.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. Well, I mean, that's what it means in our video game world. But no, that's I guess the model. He said it's the model number. And I was like, but those are letters, my friend.
Oh, it's cool. It's got like a little textured blade.
Mm-hmm. But check out those little
rubies.
I've been thinking.
You can tell people that this was a treasure from a treasure chest.
No, I just saw.
Are you sure? What? Do you think this is authentic?
What do you mean? Is it authentic? Check at that. Look at it's got a little skull on it as well.
Is that a little snake?
It's a little. Look at the skull. Look at the end. Look at the end of it. Look at the face. Skull.
It's a skull, but it's like a snake. It's like a. What's the snake in Aladdin?
Serpent?
Cobra? No. Oh, this is upsetting.
Now you're turning your phone off. So
do I use
Jenna,
a phone?
I'm holding her microphone for
What
her.
snake is in Aladdin?
What's this podcast is a mess. Would you guys have it? I was gonna start singing, but I'm so tired.
Wait, this is a good story. So today I was driving. I was like, "What's the music on?" And Justine goes on my Spotify, and she goes, "Why are all of your songs such trash? Like, why do you have a whole new world starred?"
Not that song is trash, but
no, but it's not something normal.
So apparently, all of Jenna's favorited songs on Spotify are just like accidental.
They were accidents.
Yeah.
Snake Jafar was a snake from the Jafar. Yeah, but what was the type of snake?
A cobra?
A giant black and orange cobra serpent with red eyes and red stripes on his back.
I said both cobra and serpent. I should get some sort of prize. Wait, open and close it and just see how it's such a smooth.
How do I close it?
Push the ruby.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, right. Feel that, right? Isn't that nice? It's definitely not like a fast deploy knife,
it's nice.
It's not like an everyday carry. It's a collector's item.
You should get a box. Put the box inside the box. Like
I have
a display box, like clear.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't like displaying things, says the person who has so much stuff displayed. Like you walk into my house, it's like,
I mean, you have just trash on your bookshelf. Not trash.
No. I have like hundreds of
amiibo. Although to be fair, when I was playing, what was I playing? Zelda.
Oh, that
came in handy because I got so many free little stuff.
You got meat. Remember everybody came over? We had like a Zelda party. Like we basically had a train of amiibo and people were like getting meat from the...
It was like cheating.
It was not cheating. It was just what crazy person is going to have hundreds of amiibo?
You.
I know. But it's what I like.
You can...
What?
I just get so much anxiety thinking about when you move. Because I've been there for it.
Yeah, I know.
And now it's worse.
We had a very big reorganization in the summer, and I got rid of a lot of stuff, moved a lot of things around, and it was wild.
Yeah, and now you have an Xbox fridge.
I do. That comes with me for life.
Sean is actually babysitting my PC right now.
That's incredible. Well, actually, he's babysitting. Which PC did he end up taking?
He has the Corsair. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, that thing is so nice because he also doesn't have a lot of desk space.
Well, wait, did he take my laptop too?
So he has that. So well, technically, he has your laptop because he wanted a gaming but also a streaming PC. But it's hard to do with a laptop because it really can't handle Streamlabs and like gaming at the same time. The Corsair could, but I was like, you have to give that back. So he's been playing Tarkov on the PC, the Corsair, and then using the other laptop as like the streaming device.
Wait, didn't you have Instagram questions from people?
I forgot.
Oh my God, this whole episode was supposed to be based off of Instagram.
It was?
Yeah, that's what you said. Hey, wait, hold on a second.
Okay, someone said they want to talk about...
What do they want us to talk about?
Is cereal considered a soup?
Oh my God.
That's not a... Well,
what is today?
I have no idea.
I'm supposed to post a video tomorrow with Ro.
Well, do you have it?
Well, I didn't edit it yet. That means I have 5 videos to edit in the car tomorrow.
I'm going to be driving a very long time. I should go to bed soon.
We're at 46 minutes. Wait, what was the thing? What did you just say that I completely disregarded?
It's hard to tell. So on Instagram, I posted a story that said, what should we talk about on the podcast? And someone wants to talk about Maddie. Honestly, that's perfect. Someone says plans for 2021. I mean, we can't even plan tomorrow.
No, we actually can't. We've been trying to book an Airbnb for our next location and we just can't seem to really do it.
It's way too. Oh, someone said stonks.
Oh,
the stonks.
We haven't even talked about our stonks.
We have not. We have been getting into investing, like
GME?
to the moon. We've been into real investing, but like this is, I don't even know.
Not that this isn't real. So I do have a professional, investment in stocks, and that I don't really
long term,
like long term investing, which everyone should obviously. Look into, do some research.
My biggest regret is not starting earlier. I just was like, I don't know what I'm doing, which I still have no idea, but that's what people, have jobs for. But then, I got on the app Public and then you also got on, and it's basically where you can, trade stocks yourself easy. I like when things are easy, mobile. I could do it from my phone.
Well, a lot of times there's a lot of fees associated with it too. So that sometimes can deter people. And there's really no fees. I mean, like you basically you sign up. You can use one of our affiliates, which we have posted many times on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm Justine on there, and
Jenny's Eric.
When you sign up, you'll get a free slice of stock, and we also get a free slice of stock.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So what I also like is I think they did something where they're getting rid of fees, but they're allowing tipping.
Oh.
So if you want to like tip, you can.
Tip what?
The service. So like instead of, I have no idea. I can't remember exactly what I read, but it was like instead of, charging this fee for whatever, if you would like to tip them, the whole Robinhood drama where Robinhood basically shut down so people couldn't, trade when the whole GameStop movement was happening. Public was like, we don't approve of this. Like, this isn't right. We don't approve of this. Like, we don't want to be like Robinhood. So I was like, respect.
Well, and during that as well, like they also had to pause trading.
Yeah.
But they were very open about it, saying that the parent company,
like Apex or whatever,
they were forcing it and enforcing it. But Robinhood was not very open about it. There was a lot of other things that were happening behind the scenes that no one's really sure of. So it's really unfortunate because a lot of people did lose a lot of money. And then and then they're saying, well.
But it's basically like these are things that Wall Street does like every day.
Every single day. So now
that, us average Joes are trying to do it. They're like, oh, hold up. We don't like you guys coming in and taking our money. We won't stand for that. We were a part of the movement. Now, also, I as of today, I think I was down 60% of AMC. So I haven't sold.
You know why, Jenna?
Because
are you diamond hands,
look,
Jenna?
we're diamond hands into the moon.
Look at this.
Diamond hands to the moon. What do the kids say? HODL?
What is that?
HODL stand
what
for?
Are you saying now?
HODL.
What does that mean?
I don't actually know what it stands for.
Is this this is a new something that I don't know?
HODL. It's slang in it's a crypto world for holding the cryptocurrency rather than selling it.
But what is HODL?
HODL.
What does it stand for?
That's holding the cryptocurrency. Like you hold it.
Yeah, but is it an acronym or something? Like HODL. And then what is SODL?
SODL. Where's that? Where do you see SODL?
Look in this image here.
Well, it's probably instead of holding, it's probably selling. HODL, baby, in the crypto. I've been hodling my ETH for years now.
Me too. We didn't do the thing that we're supposed to do tonight.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay, I need help.
Okay, yeah, we could do it.
Okay.
We're back to that, actually. Back to that. So yes, my cryptocurrency. Another thing that I didn't realize when I was younger was, I don't really care about investing and whatever. No, that is a very bad mentality because investing is important. Interest is important. Mm-hmm. I found a new thing. I don't really know it's a pretty public thing. But anyway, I'm been putting my cryptocurrency somewhere where I can actually get interest.
But you also have to be careful because if you are doing that, there is a potential that you can lose everything. Depending upon which service.
Depending on which service. Yes, that is scary. Because if I want to get into staking my Ethereum, but with staking, so now with staking, you potentially could lose
all of it.
And it's like, sorry. So trying to find those safe methods of staking.
I don't want to give you guys any advice because I don't want to give you something wrong.
We are not financial advisor. I'm down 60% of AMC.
It was a movement, Jenna. It wasn't an investment. That was a part of a movement.
The last movement I tried to make was GameStop was dropped to $230 and I was like, oh, that's good. I should get in on that.
Thought that you were going to talk about another type of movement and I'm glad that we didn't go there.
No. But my advice to you would be to do research. Do your own research. Don't get sucked into FOMO. What's that coin that all the kids are saying? I call it the doggy coin because it has
the doggy coin.
It's like the DOGE. Is it Doge? Doge? I actually don't know how you say it. That coin on Coinbase literally says this was started as a joke and Coinbase does not have it listed because they're like, no. That situation is basically people just trying to hype it up to do the good old pump and dump.
I've been very into Tootsie Roll. I'm still trying to make Tootsie Roll happen. Let me see where we left off.
I just don't know if it's gonna happen.
Here's where things could go wrong because somebody told me that I should invest in Tootsie Roll. And I was like...
So here's where I'm saying the FOMO. Like you see people being like, oh my gosh, I invested. I'm up 10%. I'm up 100%. I'm up 5%. I made $100,000. Yes, but here's the thing. You need to be smart about it because you can lose it. I lost basically, like I said, 60% of AMC. I didn't sell yet. But you can lose your money.
Tootsie Roll's down.
And...
Is anybody surprised?
No. And when things are on that hype train, like when they're like at that peak and you're like, it's going to keep going. That's when I've made the mistake where I'm like, I'm going to buy this. And then it just plummets down. So buy low, sell high. I will say take chances because if I would have taken bigger chances 3 years ago, I would be at the moon.
She'd be at the moon.
I'd be at the moon.
I mean,
my diamond hands.
I had opportunities to get Bitcoin very early on. I was like, and now I'm like,
Yeah, you live and you learn. But I would say, you got to take chances. But
Yeah, like when people say like, what's my biggest regret? Like I mean, I usually don't say I have many regrets, but not buying Bitcoin.
Not buying Bitcoin and not asking for equity in Justin TV, aka Twitch.
Yeah, that was a big mistake as well.
Oh my God.
Trust me.
You could have actually had hands of diamonds.
I know I could have. And here I am. Just in my rag and bone sweats.
True. You know, you're not.
I'm happy though.
Yeah, that's good. That's like honestly, that is the most important.
I mean, we've had some pretty rough times. Like sometimes that we've never like talked about or posted.
We've been through some stuff.
And that's also really hard because, you know, publicly, like I feel like a lot of content creators will sometimes talk about those things. I'm like, I do have a very private life considering the fact how public everything is. I mean, I used to share a lot of stuff when I would vlog almost every single day, but even then it was all edited. Like we're not showing you everything. Like you don't know.
We show you what we want you to see or what we think is fine for you to see.
I mean, we didn't really, like, I don't really want you to see our current appearance right now, but you're seeing it because we don't care.
I thought you said our current parents. I was like, where are our parents? They're not here. I was like, that'd be cool.
The current appearance.
Oh, it's
fine. We've already discussed
what it is.
Well, what did you think of my knife? Did you like my knife?
It's very nice. I'm excited. Oh, I was like sitting on it like I was
hatching
an egg.
Like, oh my gosh. What if we could hatch it? I guess we do hatch eggs.
What do you mean?
We don't
have.
This might be the first time of the podcast where I'm going to say I don't want to do it anymore. Are we done speaking to each other?
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'm packed. You're not.
I'm not.
You have to edit 3 videos. I have to
I have 5 videos.
I don't know what to tell you. I got a big old yawn. Well, here's the thing, guys. We just wanted to bring you. We're trying to be a little bit more consistent, and we do enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, I love doing it. I just, you know,
we're going to do it how we want to do it. And if I'm wearing a blanket, long socks, slippies, and these hideous pants,
that's what we're going to do.
That's what you're going to get. And I think that people will love the authenticity here at Same Brain.
Look how authentic.
I mean, my leg has been, like, I am sitting not very ladylike.
You got to be careful with that knife. You're going to either stab yourself or this is mine. I got to take my treasure box back.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe I got this knife. I'm so happy.
Oh, I just exposed my leg. Ew.
Oh, wow. Put it away.
What? It was so itchy and dry. It's very dry.
We forgot to listen to our anchor messages.
I mean, I asked you. We're going to listen to them.
Let's just listen to one right now. I don't know if like my ADD is getting worse. I think it's definitely getting worse.
No, I think the problem is there's just too much going on and there's too many distractions. Like we need to worry about, we have, you know, deadlines. We have to worry about, you know, trying to book Airbnbs, driving. We worry about Maddie. We worry about what content, work. There's a lot.
And as soon as
it's still in a global pandemic.
And as soon as I get distracted from doing what I was supposed to be doing, like that is gone from my mind until I need to do it again.
I think the biggest problem is how we're going to learn this TikTok dance that we've learned.
Hi from Finland.
Oh.
Hi, Justine and Jenna. My name is Kerttu, and I'm actually from Finland. I absolutely love your podcast. It's amazing. Yeah. Take care and stay safe. Love you guys.
Thank you.
I love your name. Kerttu.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very nice.
Hello, Justine and Jenna. I always wanted a podcast from you and it finally happened. I really enjoy your videos and basically everything that you do. Sending you greetings from Italy.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
From Italy, you guys are
gosh, you guys have the best gelato in pasta.
You're so worldly. Oh my God. Was that shakerato that we got there in Italy? Oh my God. Was that incredible?
That was so nice.
Have you guys ever had a shakerato? Anybody out there? So good. We were in Rome trying to find iced coffee. In Europe, they don't really do takeaway coffee. It's like, here's a shot of espresso. Cool. Have a good day.
Us in America, we're like, give us our big glasses with our ice and we're just dumb and this makes us happy.
Yep. Let's listen to one more from Stefano.
Oh.
Hi, Justine and Jenna. I'm a big fan all the way here from the Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines.
I've been listening to your podcast every day when we're walking.
Sorry, I got a safety alert. There's reports of a structure fire in Santa Monica. Stefano, thank you so much for your message. And thank you guys. If you want to leave us any messages, go to anchor.fm/samebrain. And
take a look at their new logo. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think about it.
And also you can leave, it is?
It's a look.
If you guys want to leave us reviews as well, Apple Podcasts, we've been reading the reviews when we remember.
We gotta go to bed.
We're going to go to bed. It's like,
I can't even think anymore.
This is going down like the GameStop stock.
I mean, we started already at the bottom of the hill, so we've been digging a ditch this whole episode.
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. We do have a YouTube channel if you want to look at the Hot Mess Express.
Choo
Yeah,
choo.
we'll see you again next week from a new location. Maybe the back of a car.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bye.